なんとかなったみてえだな。畳みかける。これがスーパーサイヤ人3だ。
Alright, what's going on, you fam? Raiyuden here. The data download is in, and this time we get the news for the Happy Bag summons. Always, at the year end, we get probably the best banner ever. This is a banner that has every super valuable LF there. I mean, look at this roster. Gogeta, Gohan, Janemba, the Android 13, Purple Super Saiyan 3 Goku. I mean, all these guys are so high value. I have a bittersweet feeling towards this banner because I remember when we had the game original Goku and Bardock, one of the worst summons I've ever done, and very soon after we got the New Year Rising banner, and they were there, and I was like, oh my god, I could have avoided such a terrible banner for this one instead. Now I believe they give one ticket for free, and then you can do like how many multis? A couple multis that you can on a banner like this, but for the most part this is a buy the tickets kind of banner. So if you're somebody that does invest money in it, this is the best bang for your buck moment, and this is one of the moments that I actually wait for. This is you know, typically I'll go for like 1 copy, 2 copies of an LF, you know, maybe throw some multi-Z power here or there. But by the end of the year, if I ever get a good enough amount of limit break on the characters, it's always from these banners. Always, always, always. I'll have characters at like 4 to 6 stars, but this banner is enough to push them to like 9 or 10. They're that valuable. And I also really like these summons because it's a good opportunity for us to just recap the year. You guys have shared your year recap, how the year went, what you were gunning for, and we'd like to talk about what we are aiming for in 2026. So I'm looking forward to doing this again, and we just, you know, get to chat about how the year went, just be completely transparent, talk about everything. I think it'll be a lot of fun. Yeah, here's the ticket variant of that. Here is the purchasable version. You may notice that the ticket's a little bit more shiny, and then this. Whoo, holy, I mean, Ultra Rising banner. And I'm pretty sure this is a multiple ultras on one banner. I don't need to talk about, you know, Ultra Namek Goku. This guy just gets value forever. Ultra UI with his Platyquip is a very capable character, and Frieza is still fantastic. I recently did that tier list video with Goresh, and we talked about how Frieza is one of the few characters that can work past the Ultra Full Power Goku's Disrupt effect, because the Death Beam is not an arts card. It is something, it's an active skill. I call it an active skill. So it's an active skill that can work past that. So all these characters, unbelievably valuable. So this is a crazy banner to see. And then this is the Ultra Rising Grand Resurgence. This, it honestly looks like one banner that has maybe multiple of these guys together, but that's not it. They're just bringing back all the Ultra banners. So Ultra CMZ, Ultra Beast Gohan, a banner for Ultra Namek Goku, Ultra Majin Vegeta. I think it's just a 24-hour or 48-hour period where one of these will pop back up, and then they'll cycle through the next one. So if your favorite Ultra is here and you really want to pull them, then this is probably one of those opportunities. But I'll be honest with you, the only two worth considering would be these two until these two get a Platyquip. And I dread the day this guy will get a Platyquip. Next, yeah, see, here's the other Ultras. Broly, Ultra Vegeta Blue, Frieza again, Janemba. I'm still surprised Janemba and Ultra Vegeta Blue don't have their Platyquip yet. Rose has a Platyquip, you got a Platyquip, you got a Platyquip, you got a Platyquip. One thing you may be noticing, you got a Platyquip. These three could be up there for getting a Platyquip. You may notice though, Ultra Gogeta Blue is not getting an Ultra Rising. There is no mention of Ultra Gogeta Blue. Is this a sign? Maybe. Or maybe they just don't want to do the art for him. I don't know. Maybe Ultra Gogeta Blue is indeed getting his Platyquip soon. I'm not gonna say it's not possible. And then here's a New Year's raid. We have this every time, just a bajillion different raids. And then you may notice right down here is the free-to-play Blue Goku. We're going to be breaking down in a second in-game. There should be a new equip. And then here's the happy bags I was talking about. The super expensive but very valuable banners. I mean, look at this. Ultra Z power, LF Z power. So if you're somebody that spends money and you're looking at where you're going to maximize the amount of characters, limit breaks, value for your dollar, it's this moment here. But take it from someone that does spend money on this game. Don't spend money on these games. Save your money. Go into 2026 with a heavier wallet. And then here's the big sale. But at the end of the day, save your money. Now let's jump in game, take a look at the Blue Goku and the Awakened Equip. Alright, here we are. I jokingly tweeted, what if this Blue Goku is really good? And a big reason why I said that is GT feels super premium. The mainstay units, 2 of them are Ultras. One of them is an LF that hasn't returned. And the only time you'll see him again is on... Wait, did he come back recently? Yes, I think he came back only recently. So it feels rather premium right now. So for a potential free character to be a viable alternative option on the team would be quite nice. Not to mention, it's still Fest. People always, you know, get at me for saying, oh, does this guy even play the game? Free-to-play character being good? That's not going to happen. Why would you ever not want to wish for that to happen? I want a yellow 18 situation to happen again. I don't care. It can happen again. Let's hope they actually do it with this Blue Goku. Look at this art, by the way. That's an amazing art. Let's see. Max stats. Max stats. Okay. Not the greatest. But then again, he's a support type. Okay. Brings a strike and a blast. That's fine. On activation, health restoration up. With the blast card healing him. Kind of a nifty little wombo combo there. Blue card. On activation, 30% blue card damage. When you hit them, you draw a card. Sub count on switch -2. That's good. Lets you bring back this Goku more frequently. After you hit him with the blue card, he'll be at 8 sub counts when you swap out. Green card. Draw blue 1 time. Get a card if your hand is 3 or fewer. Get 40 key. Your next blue card does 70% more damage. Your allies do 20% more damage. And your ally sub count is -2. Not a bad green card at all. It's a stop time event. Call green card as well. Main ability. Destroy your entire hand. Then draw 1 of each. You get a green and a blue card. You'll draw 2 random cards. You'll heal 20%, get 50 key. Nullify cover change for 10 counts. And protect hand. Oh, okay. Seems pretty standard. GT event exclusive for Saiyan blast attack and blast defense. Starter ability, 250% damage, 180% damage guard, 50% key recovery, level 1 card draw speed, GT event exclusive or kids. Damage plus 30%. Kids? What? That's a very odd tag to focus on. See, this stands out to me as a big red flag. Just like the 40th DB Gohan focusing on hybrids in his support, as well as Future Gohan's Awakened Gold equip having Hybrid Saiyan or Future as part of the equipment's pure strike attack buff. That stands out to me. And a big reason why that stands out to me is that would apply to Daima. Some of you may have noticed Daima is in the exchange shop for the tickets that you can farm. Part of me thinks that's because you need a Daima character to get the last mission to earn the 100 tickets to do that giant multi. But at the same time, it could be that this is their way of teasing Daima is the after party. That's something I predicted when we were talking about Legends Festival. I didn't think Daima fit the bill for Legends Fest, but it 100% fits the bill as an after party. I think the most appropriate thing would be the mini Super Saiyan 3s and the Tamagamis. Maybe sound selfish, but those have to happen. The mini Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, mini Super Saiyan 3 Goku, Tamagami 1 and 2, they need to happen. Do and Ku already happened. There is the Super Saiyan 3 Do, if you really want to consider that a character, but I think the priority is Tamagamis and these guys. They got to do it. Maybe this is their way of saying, yeah, that's coming next. Would be pretty fitting. After all, 2026 is going to be a big year. Next, a leader who protects the team. On entry, get a card if you have 3 or fewer. Get 30 key. You protect Dragon Balls for 7 counts, 7 times. Ally help was 10%. Every 7 timer counts while you're on the field 4 times. You get a Dragon Ball. On strike use, get 10 key. Next activated blast does 70% more damage. The next blast card you use, you get 10 key. Your next strike card does 70% more damage. On cover change, 20% more damage, 40% more damage guard. Ally sub count -2. Enemy key -30. When you return to standby, all enemy arts card +5. All enemy strike blast arts power -10. While you're not defeated and the enemy activates a blue card, ultimate or awakened arts 3 times. Ally sub count -2. All enemy special move, ultimate, awakened arts power -30. I mean, overall, he's kind of... he has no cover null outside of the main. And he's not really doing anything particularly special. But all of his sub-count manipulation is just so that you can go to the 2 Super Saiyan 4s. He's literally meant as a potential third option to run beside the 2 Ultras. Because they both have endurance, they both have healing capabilities showing up on the field. This guy's just meant to be the glue to help stitch those 2 together. But unfortunately, once again, I'm kind of let down. He's not anything particularly crazy. For a character that wants to remain on the field for 7 counts, it seems a little bit ridiculous that you have him get no force drawing of cards outside of the green, as well as you don't give him any sort of cover null outside of the main. It is what it is. I guess my hopes were a little too high. Next, there should be an awakened equip. There should be an awakened equip. Is there an awakened equip? This is not new, right? Yeah, this is that nothing burger equip. I guess there is nothing, right? No, I guess there is nothing new. I wouldn't be surprised if there's nothing new. They probably pushed everything early just because, you know, holiday season. All right. That looks to be everything, I think. Let me know in the comment section below if you guys are eager to summon on the Happy Bag stuff, and if you're looking forward to that video that we do. In terms of when the banners go live, I think it's when New Year's hits in Japan. So that should be... is that like noon Eastern? Noon Eastern, 11 a.m.? I think it's something like that. I don't know. You guys will have to double check, but whenever it hits New Year's in Japan is when the Happy Bag banner should go live. But by the way, be on the lookout for the showcase. I am not staying up for this. Sorry, guys. But until next time, peace.